This is iconic moment number 25. The American League 1995 Game 5 divisional battle between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. This is Apba Baseball Classics, where yesterday's stars performed through cards and dice, classic games on our tabletops. Hello everybody, this is Apba Brian and Apba Baseball Classics bringing to you iconic moment number 25. Seattle Mariners are hosting the New York Yankees in Game 5 of the 1995 Divisional Series. Here's your starting lineups. This game is coming from the Kingdom, and it is the game that saved baseball in Seattle. We're ready to begin. Here's Wade Boggs stepping into the box. We'll read the blue die first, green die second. We're playing basic Apba. And Wade Boggs gets us started with a single to left center field. Here's Bernie Williams. 1-2 is a 25. A roar to Joey Cora at second base. He goes to Soho at short, over to first. It is a 4-6-3 double play. Just like that, there's 2 outs. And now Paul O'Neill. Pitch from Andy Bennis is a 3-6. 33 is a Y. Bennis has the Y strikeout modifier. Soho goes down on strikes looking. That's the end of the top of the first. Yankees nothing, and the Mariners coming to bat. Vince Coleman steps out into the box to lead off the bottom of the first inning for Seattle. 176 at bats, 290 hitters, 16 steals for the Mariners. 3-2 is a 26. Ground ball to Randy Velarde at second base to throw to first. 1 away. Here's Joey Cora, scored 18 bases for the Mariners in 95. 43 is a 29 on a little roller. Back to David Cone. Throw to first. 2 weak groundouts and 2 outs for the Mariners. Here's Ken Griffey Jr. 46 is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. We go to the top of the second inning. Yankees nothing and Seattle nothing. Ruben Sierra leads off the top of the second inning for New York. Here's the pitch from Andy Bennis. 2-6 is a 27. That's going to be a ground ball to the third baseman, Mike Flowers. Throw to first. That's how the second inning begins. 1 away. Don Mattingly. Andy Bennis is off to a good start. Both pitchers are off to a good start in this game. 64 is a 41. All right, a little roller back to Bennis. He fumbles it and picks it up, throws it away. It's going to be an error for Andy Bennis. E1, 2-base error. Mattingly ends up at second base for New York. He's in scoring position with 1 away. Deion James. 54 is a fly ball to right field. Caught by Jay Buhner. 2 down. And it'll be up to Mike Stanley to take advantage of that miscue. There's a pitch to Stanley, 41. 24, ground ball. Shortstop. Soho scoops and throws. 3 away. So no damage by the error by Bennis. Go to the bottom of the second, no score. Edgar Martinez was the hitting star of that divisional series, especially in Game 3 with a 3-run homer in the third inning and a grand slam later in the game. And, of course, the game-winning double in Game 5 of the actual game. Here's a pitch to DH Edgar Martinez. 4-3 is a ground ball back to David Cone. Throws to first, one away. There's Tino Martinez. 6-3 is a fly ball to right field. That's caught by Paul O'Neill. 2 outs. Jay Buhner. 5-4 is another fly ball to Buhner. 3 up and 3 down. Actually, Cone has retired all 6 he's faced. We go to the top of the third. No score. Tony Fernandez kicks things off here in the top of the third for New York. Here's a pitch from Andy Bennis. 1-1 roll. That's a hit column roll for Fernandez. Could be extra bases. 23 is a double for Tony Fernandez to lead off the inning. Here's Randy Velarde. No outs, and the Yankees are already threatening. 3-5 is a base on balls. A walk to Velarde. Now first and second with no outs. Top of the order, and White Boggs. Perennial 300 hitter, hit 324 in 1995. Five-four is a 32. That's going to be a fly out to right field, put away by Jay Buhner. 1 away. Bernie Williams. 3-2 is a 26 fly ball on the infield, pop fly. Second baseman Randy Velarde second baseman Joey Cora is under it. 2 outs. It's going to be up to Paul O'Neill to get him home from Columbus, Ohio. Grew up in the Central Ohio area. Met his Little League coach. He used to go to my sister's 4th of July parties. 4-3 is a ground ball to the pitcher Bennett. That'll end the inning 1-3. We go to the bottom of the third. Still no score. All right, Luis Sojo leads off for the Mariners. No score in this game. 52 is a 12 ground ball to third base. Wade Boggs makes the throw. 1 away. And so far, David Cone is sailing right along. He's out of Kansas City Rockhurst High School, played quarterback on the football team. Very good football team they have in that program. Dan Wilson. 2-6 is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 outs. And here it is, Mike Blowers. 2-4 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. It's been 9 up and 9 down for David Cone. We go to the fourth, no score. Ruben Sierra leads off the fourth inning for the Bronx Bombers. 1-2 is a 25. A ground ball to Joey Cora at second base. That's the second time Sierra hit a little roller to second. 2 outs, or 1 out rather. Don Mattingly. 6-2 is a 26. That's a ground ball to second base. 2 up and 2 down. Dion James. 56 is a 34. Bennett has the wide. That's a strikeout caught looking. Here we go to the bottom of the fourth. No score. It's the second time through the order for David Cone, and Vince Coleman steps in the box for Seattle. Got a happy phone call from my grandson last week, and he's 10 years old. He has hit his first 2 home runs ever in his baseball season, and he's having a great time playing baseball. 1-4 is a fly ball to left field. Deion James puts it away. Vince Coleman's out. Here is Joey Cora. The top 2 hitters in the Seattle Mariner lineup are both switch hitters, so they're swinging for the right side against Cone. 62 is a 26 ground ball to Velarde at second base. Sidearm throw to first and 2 outs. Here's Ken Griffey Jr. Seemed like every time I saw him play on person, whenever he hit the ball, he always made hard contact. Line drives everywhere. 41-28 is a ground ball to the shortstop. Tony Fernandez with the play. Mariners are retired in order, and David Cone has set down the Mariners 12 in a row. We go to the top of the 5th. No score. Catcher Mike Stanley leads off for New York. 18 homers and 95, 268 average. Here's the pitch to Stanley. 3-3 roll. That's a hit column roll for Stanley. And 1-4 is a leadoff double. Only the game's 4th base runners. They've been all Yankees. Single, 2 doubles, and an error. Tony Fernandez will square around and try to sacrifice bunt. 1-5. 8 is butted toward the pitcher, picked up by Bennett. He throws to... Picked up by the pitcher. Yeah, Bennett, he throws to the second baseman, Joey Cora covering first. It is a successful sacrifice. And Mike Stanley goes to third. Seattle will elect to play the infield in with a runner on third and 1 down. Andy Bennett wants to try to strike out Velarde or make him hit it on the ground. Here's the pitch to Velarde. 4-6 is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Big strike in Andy Bennett. 2 away. Top of the order to the dangerous Wade Boggs, 324 hitter. Here's the pitch to, maybe not. Yeah, Williams and O'Neill on deck are both 3-hitter here, so they're going to go ahead and pitch to Wade Boggs. 5-6 is a 14. Pitches carefully nonetheless and walks Boggs. First and third. All right, brings up Birding Williams. Infield is back with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. 3-5, 9. That's a solid single over the shortstop. It's going to be an RBI single, scoring Stanley. And with 2 outs, Boggs will get to third. RBI for Birding Williams. 1-0 Yankees. Here's Paul O'Neill. The stretch and the pitch, 53-17. Both teams are fielding column 2. That's a base hit to right field. Wade Boggs scores. A throw to third for Williams, trying to go to third. He is out. Gunned down by Jay Buhner, 9-5 at third. That's a third out. But the run counts. Yankees 2 and the Mariners nothing. All right, Edgar Martinez, the Mariners' leading hitter, 356 hitter at 95, will try to break through that brick wall that David Cone has put up in front of the Seattle Mariner offense. Here's the pitch to Martinez, 52. Ground ball to third base. Picked up by Boggs, the throw to first. 1 away. Here's Tino Martinez, first baseman. 5-4 is a fly ball to right field. Paul O'Neill picks it out of the sky. 2 outs. Here's Jay Buhner. 6-5 is popped up behind home. Mike Stanley discards the mask and makes the catch. 3 up and 3 down again. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Yankees 2 and the Mariners nada. All right, New York has 5 hits off Andy Bennett. Seattle no hits off David Cone. Ruben Sarria steps into the box to lead off the sixth inning. 2-3 is a 27. Ground ball to third base. Mike Blowers throws to Tino Martinez. One down. Ruben Sierra has grounded up 3 times. Here's Don Mattingly. He's 0 for 2, but reached on an error by Andy Bennis. There's a pitch to the hitman, Don Mattingly. 43 is a ground ball back to Bennis. 2 outs. D. James will come to bat. And 34 is a fly ball to center field. Ken Griffey Jr.'s first opportunity defensively in this game. He puts it away. 3 outs. Go to the bottom of the sixth. The Yankees 2 and the Mariners nothing. Out of Venezuela, shortstop Luis Soho leads off the bottom of the sixth. 41. Ground ball to his counterpart. Tony Fernandez is up with it. Throws the first. 1 away. Dan Wilson. Yankees put together a double and 2 singles and a walk in the 5th inning. That's the only 2 runs of the game. 1-3 is a base on balls. Base on balls, a walk to Wilson. That breaks up the perfect game. And Wilson takes first base runner for the Mariners. He is slow. We'll play it safe with all the slow runners, unless I say otherwise. Mike Blowers. One 6 is a swing and miss, strike 3. Cohen comes back after the walk and blows away Bowers with a strikeout. Here is Vince Coleman, 2 outs. Runner at first. 42 is another swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 strikeouts in the inning and 5 in the game for David Cohn. We go to the top of the 7th. New York 2, Seattle nothing. Top of the 7th inning, the fatigue point inning for our starting pitchers. 3 bad things happen to them. Their grade will go down by 1 level. Bennis will have to deal with Mike Stanley, Tony Fernandez, and Randy Velarde in the 7th inning. 1-6 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. He gets Stanley swinging. 4th strikeout for Andy Bennis. Here's Tony Fernandez. 6-1 is a ground ball to the shortstop. Luis Soho throws to first. 2 outs. And now Velarde. Three 6 is a pop-up to third base. Mike Blowers is under it and makes the catch. 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Yankees 2 and the Mariners nothing. All right, very fast. Joey Cora steps into the right side batter's box for the Mariners. It's the pitch from David Cohn. 65 is a 35, popped up behind the catcher, caught by Mike Stanley. 1 down. Ken Griffey Jr. '21's a fly ball to left field, caught by D. James. 2 up and 2 down. Here is Edgar Martinez, 356 hitter. 1-3 is a base on balls. Second walk surrendered by David Cohn, only the second base runner of the game. Tino Martinez. All right, Edgar is rated average speed at first. 5-4 is a fly ball to right field. Paul O'Neill measures it and picks it out of the sky. Tino Martinez has flied out the right all 3 times. We go to the bottom or top of the 8th inning. The Yankees 2, Mariners 0. These 2 teams are fighting for the right to play in the American League Championship Series against the Cleveland Indians. And so far, David Cohn is saying to the Seattle Mariners, not today. Wade Boggs will lead off the 8th for New York. Here's the pitch from Andy Bennis, 31. Is a 9 against a C. That's a pop-up to third base. Mike Blowers makes the catch. 1 down. Bernie Williams. 41 is a ground ball to shortstop. Luis Sojo is up with it, throws to first, 2 outs. And Andy Bennis has done a great job keeping the Mariners in this game. There's a pitch to Paul O'Neill. 2-6 is another roller to Soho at short. He throws across. 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Yankees 2, Mariners nothing. David Cone has 6 outs to go for a no-hitter. He has faced only 2 batters over the minimum. In the bottom of the 8th inning, David Cone has Jay Buhner, Luis Sojo, and Dan Wilson, the catcher. There's a pitch to Jay Buhner, 6-5, popped up to the Seattle catcher, and Wilson makes the catch. 1 away. Luis Sojo. That's a 9 against a B. That's a single over shortstop. Luis Sojo breaks up the no-hitter, and Seattle gets their first hit in the 8th inning. Well, with that out of the way, I imagine that David Cone can take a deep breath, disappointed that he's lost his no-hitter, but he'll concentrate on the business of nailing this game down for the Yankees and eliminating the Mariners. Here's the pitch to Dan Wilson, 36, is a ball wide for ball 4. Third walk in the game. First and second, Seattle. And the batter is Mike Blowers. He's got some power. He hit 23 home runs in 1995, and if he gets one here, he could put his team in the lead for the first time in the game. Here's a pitch from David Cone to Mike Flowers. Oh, 6-5, very close, because that's a straight up 1 at 6-6. 35 is a infield pop up. The catcher will take it. Stanley puts it away, 2 outs. Top of the order in Vince Coleman. Three 6 is a 33. Popped up on the infield. The shortstop, Tony Fernandez, calls for it, and he's got it. 3 outs. The Mariners get 2 on and threaten, but don't score. We go to the top of the 9th inning. Yankees 2 and the Mariners 0. Let's go to the top of the 9th. Tight game. Andy Bennis has no marks against his fatigue. He'll be facing Ruben Sierra, Don Mattingly, and Dion James. Here's the pitch to Sierra. 1-3 is a 40. Foul ball. Foul ball again. Sierra putting together a good at bat here. 61 is a fly ball to right field. Jay Buhner makes the catch. That's how the 9th inning starts. There's only 2 runs separating these 2 games. It's a tight game. With the right to play the Indians in the championship series. Don Mattingly. 3-3 roll for Mattingly. Hit call and roll. There's a drive. It might be. It could be. It is out of here. A solo home run for Don Mattingly makes it 3-0 New York. Donnie Baseball touches them all. Dion James. 2-5 is a base hit for James. Timeout. Seattle manager Lou Piniella comes to the mound, and he's going to remove Andy Bennis and bring in right-hander Jeff Nelson, grade A, XYZ pitcher, to face Mike Stanley. You don't get a bump up if you're already at grade A. So he'll remain grade A. But here's the pitch to Stanley, 6'4", 36. Ball gets away from the catcher, Dan Wilson. Pass ball. All right, Jeff Nelson with the next offering to Stanley. There's a drive by Stanley. It might be. It could be. It is out of here. 5-0 Yankees, and the horse is out of the barn. 3 runs home in the inning. Bombs by Mattingly and Stanley, the catcher. 5-run deficit for the Mariners. Here's Tony Fernandez. 2-2 roll. That's a 8 against an A. That's going to be an out. Flat or pop out to third base. 2 down. And here is Randy Velarde. 4-2 is a walk. Fourth base runner of the inning. Top of the order in Wade Boggs. Boggs swings the bat from the left side against the right-handed Jeff Nelson. 5-2 is a 20. That is an error on the second baseman, Joey Cora. So the misery continues, first and second. The misery for Mariners fans here in the Kingdom. Here is Bernie Williams. 31 is a 9 against an A. That's going to be a ground out to the pitcher, Nelson. That ends the ninth inning. Yankees score 3 times. Home runs by Mattingly and Stanley. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Yankees 5 and the Mariners 0. All right, Bucky Showalter is going to run David Cohn out there for one more inning, trying to get the complete game shutout. Cohn has 2 marks against the fatigue, and he is pitching to Joey Cora in the bottom of the ninth inning. 4-5 is going to be a base on balls, and I'm afraid that's going to be it for Cohn. All right, John Wetland is going to be asked to bring this game to a closure for the Bronx Bombers. He's a grade A pitcher, XY, strikeout numbers, and has a Z modifier. Ken Griffey Jr. steps into the box for the Mariners. They have their work cut out for them. They're down by 5. Here's the pitch to Ken Griffey Jr., 17. Fly ball to right field. That is caught by Paul O'Neill. 1 away. Edgar Martinez. 6-4 is a 2 balls and no strikes. 2-2 for Edgar is a hit column roll for Edgar Martinez. 24 is a double over the head of Wade Boggs and into the corner. Cora is not rated fast. He stops at third. His run is not all important anyway. And Edgar Martinez stops at second with a 2-base hit. Mariners second and third with 1 down. Here's Tino Martinez, the first baseman. Wetland goes into the stretch. Here's the pitch. The Yankees are playing the infield back. 21 is a 30. Shallow fly ball to left field. Coming in is Deion James. Coming in. Makes the catch. It's not going to be deep enough. Score the runner. 2 outs. Last opportunity for the Mariners. That is very capable Jay Buhner. 21 homers in 1994, 40 in 95. Here's the pitch to Buhner. 21 is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Wetland strikes him out. That closes out the ball game. The final score, Yankees 5 and the Mariners 0. We'll be back with the wrap-up. A wonderful finale for the Yankees in Game 5 of the AL Divisional Series. The Yankees scored 5 runs on 8 hits and no errors. They got tremendous pitching from David Cohn, who allowed Seattle no runs on 2 hits, and Seattle committed 2 errors. There were home runs in the game by Don Mattingly in the 9th inning and Mike Stanley in the 9th inning to put everything out of reach for Seattle. The winning pitcher was David Cohn. The losing pitcher was Andy Bennis. David Cohn will be today's star of the game. He pitched 8 innings, no runs allowed. 5 strikeouts and 2 walks and just 2 hits for David Cone. David Cone grew up in Kansas City and started out his major league career with the Royals, but was traded to, after 1 year with the Royals, traded to the New York Mets, one of the most lopsided trades in history. David Cone for Ed Hearn and a couple other also important players involved. But that was a lopsided trade for the Mets. Kansas City got him back, I think, into free agency in 1993, had a good year. And had a great year in 94 for Kansas City when he won the Cy Young Award. He became the first Cy Young winner to win the award without leading the league in any statistical category or pitching for a first place team. So he's a very deserving Cy Young winner in 94. 95 he went to Toronto and went 9-6 in midseason, turned up on the Yankees and went 9-2. Won game 1 in the divisional series, but was the pitcher who walked in a tying run for the Mariners in game 5. What better here today? He pitches a 2-hitter through 8 innings and is today's star of the game. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, hit the subscription button and the like button, and it's always fun to hear your comments. Thanks for watching. This is Apba Brian saying so long.